Here we are again after 2 weeks, 2 weeks spent in Bali, 2 weeks spent mainly working. I've been a little bit less focused in the past week. I was not completely dialed in, if we can say it like this, but tomorrow I'm changing area, I'm traveling, going back to China, so hopefully this change of environment also helps, but this is not an excuse to not keep working, of course. So we keep working, but I haven't been as dialed in as I've been the last 3 weeks. So this last week has been a little bit. With that said, in these videos I just do a recap, let's say, of my life, I guess, of the past 2 weeks. I usually have more clips during the week, but this week, these 2 weeks, I haven't really recorded much. So I'm gonna make a small recap right now, and yeah, I think let's get into it. What has happened in these past 2 weeks is not really much, actually. I think the most important things that I had to talk about, I've recorded them during the week, here and there, just did some considerations with clips that will come up after this. But there's still something like a small, at least, thought about how these 2 weeks went, because last week I think was actually really good. I was working really well. I probably had a couple of days where I was more unfocused for some reason, so I was losing myself, or like it was taking me more time to finish tasks that, I don't know, usually will take me half the time. So I was kind of slow, let's put it this way, but I think it was because I can't really say why. I think I was just being lazy and not actually putting in the work and not being distracted. So some days I was like easily distractible. So I was distracted very easily. I would just, I don't know, if I was looking for an idea on TikTok, or if I was going on TikTok to post a video, then I would start like scrolling 3 minutes or 5 minutes like this. So it's definitely not good, and I don't really have much to say about it because it's not good. I can only improve on it. Of course, it doesn't happen every day. It's still not something that I want to do and that I should do, because it's really just brain rot. It's not something cool or productive, no, because it's nothing. Like, it's not even living life, because it's not. So I think what I did wrong there is that I was forcing myself to still be on the thing instead of just shutting off, closing my computer and just going to the gym, go for a walk or something. I was being like a stubborn on this. I was not allowing myself to do so because I said, oh no, I have to finish this task, which you can say, oh yes, you have to finish this task. But if you keep staying on your computer and you're just on and off, how productive is this? Isn't it better if you just go out, take even just like a 15-minute walk, and then come back and you're feeling better and you're more productive, more focused, and you're gonna finish the task even quicker than you would. So this is something that I didn't think about, or like didn't really do, because I always think, oh no, I have to finish this task. I'm going to improve on this. I really want to improve on this and actually be aware when I'm starting to fall off, because I see it when I start to fall off, and just say, all right, I'm starting to fall off. If I don't get back within 5 minutes, I'm gonna close my computer, put my phone away and go for a walk. Even a 10-minute walk is probably better than just staying on your laptop and keep doing shit. I'm gonna start doing this, like literally taking a 10-minute walk if I start to slack off, and then I see how it goes. In 2 weeks I'm gonna update you and see how it actually goes, see if it actually helps or if I need to do it better. So maybe not going for a 10-minute walk, but maybe actually shut off for, I don't know, 2 hours or 1 hour, go to the gym. So let's see. All improvements from here, but this is just a learning that I need to apply more. It's something that I know that some other friends do, so why I don't do it? Let's try it at least. This is definitely one of the main updates, because it's something that I've struggled with in the past 2 weeks. While for the rest, I think we are moving forward. For Exchange Life is going okay. We just had a really good viral video, like 10 million plus views in the past couple of days, and it's also making sales organically, which is interesting because the main audience of that video is like going towards India or like Pakistan, other like countries that usually don't buy. So I don't really understand why this video converted and why other videos with even more views didn't convert. This is kind of weird, but let's see also how it goes on ads. I'm having really lots of learnings with Exchange Life, with how to do things and just how to move even like the speed at which you should move, which is really quick, while I'm really slow. I think on a lot of things, I think I'm too slow and I put them off for too long. Even if it's just like 2-3 days, it's already too long, like should be done immediately. So I'm really trying to get better and better at this. I think I just need to make it like a point for myself to finish something that is important to finish within the next day. So within the next day that is done. So prioritize it probably. But I'm learning it really a lot and I'm really happy for it. And it's also good, to be honest, to be working at something, at a brand that is already like established in terms of things that we know that works. Also on organic now, because it's been almost 1 year that we do this. I've been working almost 1 year with Exchange Life, and it's interesting to see all the learnings and to see that on some levels it also works. It's really good to see things that you do that also have results. Then I'm having like lots of failures. Like most of the times I fail also at Exchange Life. I fail all the time. Most of the videos that I make are not getting views and I'm pissing myself off for it, which is probably good because it forces me to make better scripts, to speak better to the camera, to just be better myself, so that all the people that then like take also the scripts and make them can also be better and can also learn from it. So I think it's really good. And the fact that I'm making videos myself is also really good because I can see myself, like how does it feel? Like, did I do it really that good? Was the script really the best that I could make? And sometimes the answer is not yes. So I improve from there and I get better at it. But if I was not doing it myself, I would not have like really this answer that will tell me, all right, yes, it's good. Again, it's really, really interesting and good to be working at this. So thank you, Tristan, for not firing me yet. Something that is not necessarily going the best instead is the new brand, because I am still not making enough videos. Like I do make way more videos that I was making in the beginning, that's a point. But I still could make more and better because I'm applying way more intent to everything, even to, again, the videos that I make myself for the new brand, because that's the way to do it. Like it doesn't make sense to put out shit, of course, but before maybe I was doing it a little bit. So now really, when I edit a video, I rewatch it probably 3 times, 4 times before I actually say, all right, it's good. So maybe I export it from CapCut and then I watch the video again like 4 times and I re-edit it 4 times because there is something that can be done better. And until I think it's perfect, I don't put it out. Now, I could do this more because I feel like sometimes I just say, all right, it's okay. But I should only finish a video, like consider a video finished when I say, all right, this is perfect. At least that's what I think. And it can go viral. So let's see how it does. The results kind of show it, let's say, especially for the simple style is still going well. I'm doing more slideshow videos as well, and I think I'm doing better on that as well. The results don't show it yet, but I'm giving it time. I'm really putting more thought into the slideshow ones and going with different styles. I'm not making AI videos, basically. That's something I have to say. I basically stopped, which is not necessarily good. And it's not probably necessarily bad because it's, again, a style that I don't believe in, that I was just forcing myself to do because I know that can bring like the most amount of results right now. But if I wanted to do it well, I should do it like really deep and going deep in a way that I don't necessarily like. Not because I can't do it, because I think that I can do it. Then maybe the first one will probably come out like shit. It would be like shit. Actually, the first AI videos that I'd make with this way of making them would be shit because I don't know how to make them necessarily, but it will take me some time to learn it. But it's just the way of making these videos that I don't agree with it, like in terms of values. So that's why I'm not making them, but I could be making at least one a day. I don't think it hurts. Also, if I don't make crazy claims that are not true, of course, because there are lots of brands out there that make crazy claims that are not even real. So if I keep it in the real side, why should I not do it? Like, it's good. It actually helps. So why not doing it? I'm here doing some research using ChatGPT a lot. I found a new brand, a new actually Korean brand, who is literally going with the angle that I want to go for more. So I'm analyzing literally all the reviews and stuff. They have more than 6,000 reviews actually, so I only translated like 50. There are so many still that I need to look at. I said translated because this is a Korean brand, so it's really interesting actually. There is no brand in the US which is doing this angle, but there is this big brand in Korea which is doing it, which means the angle should work, but no one has brought it to the US. So how to bring it to the US? That's the real question, because their funnel is a bit different, of course, like towards Koreans. So there is different, I would say, levels of awareness in people about the product, about the problem. So I'm really trying to understand how to translate this for the US and how to communicate it well as well. I've decided to do less AI videos. I'm probably gonna do like one a day and do more simple videos, do more talking head videos, because I don't feel like the AI one is like my route, my way of doing videos that I actually like, that come out the best out of me. So I wanna go more for other styles. What can we say? Today is Tuesday, November 13th, and yeah, now I'm gonna keep working, script some new stuff, and see how we can actually go about this angle, because I think it's interesting, but still I need to figure out how to bring it to the US the best way possible. Let's try. What's up? Today I came into the cave where my guy works every day from there, every moment of the day basically. Good job. Today is Monday, 17th November. It's 11 p.m. I'm here at home. I just finished eating a nice dinner, and now I just wanted to record this. What I did today, because I haven't been really documenting much this past week, so I just wanted to pick up the camera. The reason why I wanted to pick up the camera today is because something happened, and it's actually something good. So today I basically had to go to the gym, and I didn't really want to. I was kind of like, nah, all right, let's just skip today. I'm not really feeling like it. It's already like 7 p.m. It's fucking late. I'm not even willing to go there and then do like the recovery, even if it's for meet people. So I had all of these thoughts, but then I said, I mean, no, fuck it. Let me just go. I can even do like a smaller workout, a shorter workout, and then just do the recovery thing and stuff. So I did that. Did my nice workout, then I went to the recovery area of the wrong gym to actually like speak with people and also do sauna, cold plunge, steam room, whatever. And in the sauna, I met this guy, which in the beginning he looked like a normal guy. Like still, he was telling me some cool stories and stuff, some really interesting stuff actually. Then I just say, all right, nice to meet you and stuff. Just go out, go in the cold plunge, go in the steam room, hot bath. And then I meet the guy again in the small area where you can eat at the wrong gym. Yeah, I just ask him, like, what do you do as well? Like, how long have you been here and stuff? And he basically tells me that he is the guy that runs the operations at the wrong gym. So he's not the owner, but he runs the gym, basically, at the wrong gym in Bali. So it was cool to then hear some of the stories that he had. It was really cool. Like, and an interesting thing that he told me is that one of his mentors told him is that you can achieve two types of richness, like reaching wealth and reaching life. And the way I understood that he understood what reaching life means was when he went to the Philippines, was basically working at a charity or founded a charity. I didn't really understand that. Sorry about it. He was working with these kids, basically living in the rubbish. And he told me that everything smelled shit, of course. You're in the rubbish. But then with like a short thing where he was basically telling me that he was walking around with the kids, he basically understood what does like being rich in life means. And that was interesting. I think at this point it's normal, or at least for me, it's more like, all right, like we understand that the money is not the point. But still, you really need from someone who's like way ahead in his journey, is like 50. It's makes it even more real. So it's even more like, all right, I've heard it saying it online here and there, and now someone tells me from like a first like person encounter, tells me that like it's actually like that as well. It happened already actually with other people that I know, but the fact that this guy is like way ahead in his journey than for example I am, then maybe that you are. For me, it's like way more interesting in this case than someone who's like closer in terms of age or in terms of journey. So I'm really grateful. And the point out of this is that even when you don't want to do it, you should do it. Because he even told me that like the real growth come from the uncomfortable situations. In this case, my uncomfort was going to the gym when I didn't want to and going to do the fucking recovery when I didn't want to. So a really big uncomfort, as you can see. But still, it was like uncomfortable in my mind. And then I met the guy who runs the operations at the Brown Gym. For what I understood, hopefully you're not watching this video because I feel like lots of the things he told me, I did get them, but I can't really tell them by word. I can't really explain them by words myself for some reason. All right, this was the point of fucking Monday 17th. Coming back to work now. Tomorrow we are going out. We are going to Ubud, to the Tengalang rice terraces. A nice little day out. To be honest, I'm looking forward to it. We've been just closed for more than 2 weeks at this point, so it's really good. It's been almost 20 days closed. So again, it's a good thing to do. Excited for it. I just did a 1 hour and something call with my mom. And I just wanted to note this down because in the past, I would have never allowed myself to do this, to like dedicate not so much time, because it's not much time, but dedicate a little bit of my time to like having calls with the people that I love and that are the most important people in my life. 2 years ago, I would have never allowed myself to do so because I was thinking that it was wasted time, or even if it was not wasted, like I had other shit to do that was more important. But the truth is that it's not. Like it's never more important than the most important people in your life. I think there is nothing more important than that. And this is why now I allow myself to do so. Even though, for example, today I didn't necessarily work a lot and I have a shit ton of things to do still. But I don't care because those things don't matter without these people. So this was a call with my mom. Love you, mom, if you're watching this video. And for all the people that are really important in my life, which are not a lot, I will always dedicate more time to them because it just makes sense. Like, why would you not? And I'm saying this again as someone who would not allow himself to do so. So I hope that if someone's watching this, it can resonate with them and actually like always dedicate time to them. Like, why would you not? Now I'm gonna get to work a little bit and then going to sleep. But I had a super nice call and same before with a friend of mine, one of the person I work with. I had a nice like 20-minute call probably, which was not necessarily about business. It was more about life, a random call. He called me. I loved it. And those are the important ones. Okay. Love you all. My grub is coming. Today is Sunday 24th. Is the last, I would say second last day in Bali. Definitely last day in the villa because tomorrow I will have to leave at 11 a.m. My friend left this morning. I woke up at 7 a.m. to say goodbye. And yeah, now I'm on my own. And my belly is fucked up from yesterday. But today is doing way better. So I'm starting to eating also again. Like yesterday I did a full fast until like 6 p.m. because I felt so shit, like I didn't want to eat anything. But it's good. Yesterday I bought some pasta. I made some pasta. Nice. And now I got my grub, which is coming its way. We got the food. I'm not sure if I said this already. But when I came to Bali, I was ordering only from the open house, which basically is this place where you can order food really healthy and like you know how much you receive. So you can order like 200 grams of chicken and stuff like this. Today I've ordered more of a simple stuff. It's a very simple bowl from this place which I know that makes things well. So my belly is also happy. It's this place called Protein in Bali. It's also a really good place. Get a bowl like this. These days I'm eating without working. I usually eat while working, but this day I just feel like eating while not working, which again is only for these days. Then usually I just eat when I work, which is alright. I don't think it's necessarily healthy and I don't think it's good to do, but it's definitely better than probably just eating and watching something. So right now I'm literally just closing my computer and eating, not even watching anything. just eating, thinking maybe, stuff like this. I think it's good. I was thinking that I am so grateful that I'm living in Bali and that I'm going to China. Even though deep down I also I also want to go back to Italy, but the truth is that I actually want to leave Bali so badly. And this comes from a really privileged position for sure, where I can just go around and be anywhere in the world realistically. But really, from this privileged position, so I'm not necessarily complaining, even though I am. I want to say that I'm really happy to leave Bali. And I don't think next time that I come here, I don't think I'm gonna stay more than 2 or 3 weeks. Because every time I come to Bali, after 2 weeks, I don't want to stay here anymore. And it doesn't depend from the people that are here, from the people that I'm with, from what I do. It doesn't depend from that, because it's really just after 2 weeks of staying in Bali, I get enough of it. I don't know what it is, really. And again, I say it from a really privileged position of a person who can travel and in this sense, like being anywhere. So I'm really grateful for this, and I'm really happy that I leave Bali. So as you have heard, everything is moving, but I can make it move quicker. It's like I'm losing my urgency for some reason. Like, fuck bro, I need to actually make it out. Like right now I'm losing money every month, not because I run ads, but because of other things. I'm kind of doing a lot of like fake it until you make it. And I know that I also always have the backup at home, that if I want to just work and not spend any money, I go back home. Like it's not that big of a deal, but still I should have like the urgency to make it out, because right now I didn't make it out. Like I should be fucking pushing myself more. The reason why I don't do it probably is because maybe I don't like. I also think about the fact that I would like to live also more of a slow and like conscious life, which doesn't mean not pursuing what you want to pursue, but it means always working. That's a lot, I would say, but working better, working smarter, and live again more conscious. It's probably something I can't do yet, because I'm not at the point where I can say I do it. Like I'm 21. I need to fucking, in this case, work a lot to get out of this, even though I like this term, like get out or grind. I don't really believe in this, but I think I need to grind at least these years of my 20s. So there will be moments where I live more of a slow life, like slower pace, especially when I'm at home usually. So that happens. And that is good that it happens, but I can't expect this to be my normal life right now, because I think the upsides of pushing through and working more right now are higher than the downsides of like not actually doing it. I still find a balance into this. Like I'm kind of managing to find a balance into like, actually being slow on some things, but keep like grinding up on other things. So I'm really working on this, and I do believe that if I keep refining, I'm gonna find also my balance. Let's not call it a balance, because maybe it's not really a balance, but my way of, I actually enjoy this a lot. Like I enjoy both the work and the actual like conscious life. One aspect that I talked about a little bit earlier, maybe we spoke about later in a small clip, is like start to eating without working, or start to eating without watching anything. So just by myself, closing everything and just eating. It's really small ways that you can do this. And I feel like this is one of my ways of doing it. And I'm doing it. So let's see how it goes. Maybe I get bored of it and I will start again eating while I work again. Who knows? But let's try it. Like I'm so young again, so many things that I just need to split test, that I need to try to just see what works best for me, which doesn't mean it's the best for you or for someone else. So that's great. Thanks a lot for watching. This was week 398. Not week, day 398. That's sick. I've gone over the 1 year, even though I fell fast here and there. Now we are pushing through it. One video every 2 weeks, which is great. I like this. Every time I speak to the camera again, I have maybe more ideas on what I can do better, what I can do more of everything. And then every week, every 2 weeks, I give this update where I see if I actually did the thing. And even though sometimes I actually don't do the thing, maybe lots of times, I feel like I keep improving, and just by keep saying it, I also remind it to myself that I have to do it. And so I do it. I'm really slow again on some things, so it takes me some time. But then I like to believe that I do them. So let's make this belief true. My food is coming in. I'm gonna eat something, keep working a little bit, and then go into the gym.